says, if I put on my resume, and I was doing research on Sharia women and Africa, I said, if I put on my resume that I was the assistant to so person, so she was prepared to pay money to get a position. So my advice, why I'm looking for many of us always benchmark everything on money. Money. So if we don't employ you here, and we don't employ you elsewhere, it's in your own best interest. You are all getting to look for where you can really serve free. Two things you are taking the serious, and in life, it's easier to get to a job, but to retain performance and get acknowledged, your skill comes to it. And one thing I've learned, and I give that advice to you, is that there are two ways people succeed in life. In the workplace, where you went to school. You never be afraid to have gone to Cambridge, Oxford, Stanford, the other places where you work. If you went to Oshua State College of Technology, wherever it is, and you happen to work in a good environment like that, on the World Bank, Shell, whatever, over time, you become competitive for employment more than the person probably who went to because when people are hiring you, they look at a CV and asking themselves, what kind of skill could you have acquired in course of it? They're not going to say what you study. You study electrical engineering. I look at CVs, I discount them by 50%. It doesn't make sense. You will study electrical engineering, where have you worked? You said you have worked in advertising companies. So what skills do I expect you to have? So when you went to school, it gives you 30% advantage. They will just, it's not good, but it's part of branding, it's sexy. You know, you're going to have you will assume that you know what you're doing, but you don't know what you're doing. The rest of the 70% is where have you worked. So as you go out to seek for work and get employment, don't look at money. If you tell people that you work in an energy regulator as a huge company, they are likely going to think you make something. Even if you think you didn't. So I will encourage you that as you go forward, please don't look at the money. If you don't find a job, just post a money somewhere. When I was doing NUSC, I was promoted to Sokoto. My uncle told me he was in charge of NUSC. He said, you go to Sokoto, they put in Sokoto cement. Those days, if you are looking as a company, they give you a trailer of cement. I don't know what they see to it. You take it to sell. At that time, I had worked with Gani. I said, I need that ship. I should come back. I told my uncle, I go back to the office. I want to work with Gani. I said, how can this opportunity? I went back to Gani. In those days, we were not paying very well. We worked till 12 midnight, and I knew it. And I was living in the Pacha, working in the kitchen. So 12 midnight, I started thinking about security and work. But everything I've become today, if anything, is because I work with that. I tell them my life and do this. So I encourage you. And that's how I remember I was coming to, it took me 3 weeks for them to take it. Every day I come, they say 6 p.m. for me. I'll be there till 6 p.m. When I wanted a living work, they didn't want to have us. They say, I saw you come to work. I was coming 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the third week. One evening, I didn't take my friend. I see you here every day. What's wrong with you? I said, Chief, I said, no, this is fine. What took me? I said, you must take this boy today. So, tenacity, perseverance matters. So, I wish you well. I pray that God will help you as you enter into a new phase. Above all, obedience, values are critical. You know, sometimes I tell people, someone gets me and say, well, I ask you 2 questions. I say, do you want to just pull around or to walk? Still pull around. I say, go to the National Assembly. So, because of what you want in life, you choose your destiny. Thank you very much. Thank you.